these are two really, really good teams. A lot of new faces on both sides. Obviously, Memphis loaded with freshmen. Good patience inside, and Francis
The passer had 9 assists in his last ball game.
And missing the free throw is Okoro, a sophomore from Nigeria. A couple of blowout wins for Memphis over South Carolina State and Illinois, Chicago. Oregon is 2-0. They've beaten Fresno State and Boise High School. Peyton Pritchard. Boy, a strong baseline drive and a kick.
Good fake by Mathis.
And a wide open shot will rattle out for Shakur.
Averaged a double-double, 14 and 10. Had some injury issues last year. Lost a good part of the season.
And a three-way.
Say freshman. If he's not a freshman, we'll let you know.
Okoro sizing up Wiseman. Can't get the shot off over the length of Wiseman. Here's Duarte. Tough turnaround jumper for the junior college transfer. And here, a missing tight here for the Tigers.
Numbers for Oregon. Good pass.
Duarte for 3.
Well, he was a real key for this Memphis team because he's got to run the team and do so without making mistakes.
Wiseman with a rejection.
Tension with them.
Pritchard will pull up for a 3. In and out. And right now, Okoro.
Oregon's going to have to get this done defensively. There's a switch.
And it's number 2 on
contusion. So going to give it a shot. He's wearing a little sleeve around that left knee. In the first half, the defense, that was a tough pass. Memphis switching basically every screen or exchange.
Okoro with a good ball screen. Pritchard gets a pretty good look at a 3. Won't go down. Oh. And can't convert. In Portland.
I got a rules question for you.
Uh-oh.
On a lane violation, why do you get another free throw?
I know, you just want them to get the ball.
A free throw, or to rebound. It didn't affect the free throw, it affected your ability to get the rebound. You should get the ball.
I think that's fair.
He's open, he makes it just about every time.
Ball driving right into the teeth of the defense. And still playing. A hearing Monday. We'll have to wait and see what that.
Yeah, forget all that.
Other than that.
Other than that, he's very skilled.
Yeah.
I mean, he can really play. He's able to get in there and get it. And these weaves out front. Memphis is switching everything, so you just want to get the matchup you like and turn the corner. Several years, that's really the new way of handling that kind of penetration. If you get help up, you just throw it up to the rim. Kentucky does that as well as anybody. It has over the years.
Quinones with a by 40. Now that's some basketball analytics.
Exactly.
Pritchard with 6 to shoot.
Good fake. Potential to be an outstanding defensive team as they learn to better communicate. But they play hard. Good pass.
Wiseman couldn't fit
this in a state court in Tennessee. Do they try to remove it to federal court, which you can do under certain?
And they are very fortunate to still have possession. Ellis. No Pritchard right now for Oregon. He's on the bench with 3 fouls.
Oregon's got to start setting some screens and put some bodies on this Memphis defense.
Lomax inbounding for Memphis. The sophomore had some good minutes in the first half. The crowd started yelling for a 5.
Yeah, Shakur Houston's had a really good game. He's turned it over a few times, but a couple of steals, 11 rebounds, double-figure points. He's played very well. There was a lot of standing around on the last possession.
Nice look. Richardson thought about it, passed up the 3. Patterson for a long 2, not there. Got boards for him tonight. Wiseman with a turnaround, not there. The size of Thomas forces it up, but it won't go down. And Wiseman runs down the rebound in the corner.
What a range here and get a better shot. They're using Wiseman as a full court pressure.
Nearly a steal. Lawson too strong on the baseline.
And then falling back into half-court man. Good pass.
What a look from bottom line.
Here comes Wiseman again with a side ball screen. They're running the same play. Now they go opposite to Harris,
who juggled on the catch, still got the shot off. Wiseman had it. Ball.
If you have any beef with officiating today, go back and watch one of those old games. Holy cow, was it bad.
Game now for the Tigers. 5:40 to go. 6-point game.
Wiseman switched out on Richardson.
Richardson tries to drive. Remember, he's a lefty, a little bit too strong off the glass.
Wiseman went after the block, takes him off the board.
Good look from
the block out by DJ Jeffries.
Nice look. Ball wide open. Quinones. And Wiseman. Sunday afternoon this year in the American Conference. What do you like about UConn?
Well, they're improving. Danny Noah Locke and Andrew Nemhard. Scotty Lewis come in there. He's an excellent defender. And then Kerry Blackshear got another switch, and Wiseman all the way out on the perimeter.
And the Beavers getting ready to host Oklahoma in the second game. A couple of interesting teams who feel like they might be a little bit sneaky underrated. Sneaky better than people are giving them credit for. Boy, look at the work on the glass. And
Memphis to get something good.
Quinones almost lost his footing there. Wiseman from the free throw line. Got a switch here. Achua on Richardson. He gives it up to Pritchard.
And here comes another one and another switch. He turns it down though.
And great
blockers. There was nothing there for Pritchard. He should know that.
Ball driving on Okoro after a switch. Won't go down, but the follow will. And he's got a double-double all of a sudden after doing virtually nothing in the first half because of the foul trouble. Pritchard driving on Wiseman. Puts the brakes on. Needs some help. And Lomax back into the game. Maybe to just steady them, settle them down a little bit. But Quinones, nice little stop and go, but he's trapped. Wiseman for three. Pritchard.
The competitive side of Peyton Pritchard. He is a winner, man.
Wiseman. And
so it's basically just what? Pick one? Pick whatever you like best.
How about Pritchard? He's made only 2 out of 8 threes tonight, but how big have those 2 threes been in the last couple of minutes? Into the NCAA tournament, then they wind up with a Sweet 16 and give Virginia.
Great down the stretch, and you're right. In the NCAA tournament, got to the Sweet 16, and they played Virginia to what, a 4 or 5 point game.
Yeah, 53-49
and better.
Sports Center here on ESPN, and Jay and I will have Oregon State and Oklahoma in the second game of the Phil Knight Invitational here in Portland, presented